Hi everyone, David Mitchell from Bayview Renovations, and I'm excited here today to show you the before video of our next project in Mount Martha. It is going to be an entire house renovation. The clients have lived here for I think 14 years. They bought the house new, and it's done them the test of time. They've had a couple of kids here, and they actually haven't touched the house at all the entire time they've been here. And you know, it would have been state of the art back then. You know, I'm really excited because what we have designed for this place is absolutely incredible. So let me take you through it. So as you can see, this is the old kitchen. It's in pretty good condition, to be honest, but you know, the old you know, half circle, semicircular style of kitchen is sort of outdated, and they've always said that it was so far from here across to here. When you're cooking, you got to go so far. So this side of the kitchen, where the pantry currently is, and the fridge is over there, of course, we're going to flip that over. We're going to have a really big fridge in here with ice maker, water, etc. And then the pantry is going to be down that end. There's going to be a big freestanding oven, built-in range hoods, and all that sort of stuff. And then in the center here, there's just going to be one big straight long center island, and it's going to be pretty special. I don't want to give away too much right now. And then in this area out the back, we are removing all of these internal walls. So that's a separate study there, bedroom there, or yeah, it's sort of I suppose, a fifth bedroom or a study. So you can see here where that wall kicks back in a little bit. That wall is going to just go straight through. It's probably better if I come back here to show you. So you can see how it sort of goes on an angle. That wall there, that's just going to go straight through. And from about here, or in this place just here, if I can show you the wall there, that goes through to the laundry. So here we're going to have a beautiful big fireplace. He wants a wood fireplace. So we're going to frame that in with a really nice hearth in the front of it. And then across there, low-lying cabinets all the way to the window. I think it's like 4.5 meters of cabinetry where they'll have, you know, their TV and things like that. But all of that comes out. And then eventually, second stage, there's going to be sliding stacking doors all the way across the back. And there's soon to be a pool in this backyard. It's quite a large property. If you look at it, like it's a really beautiful big backyard. And the whole idea was that when you're sitting in your kitchen area, that it all just becomes open plan. So you can imagine with all of that gone, and then a pool out the back with stacking doors that you can open to this side, that'll look spectacular. So that's the plan. All these walls, internal walls, they're all non-load bearing walls. It's a truss roof, so it shouldn't be too hard to do. And then in this section here, we're going to have built-in cabinetry where this will be a study, but all custom made, of course. And yeah, I can't wait to show you. So through this section of flooring here, obviously all these old tiles and carpet comes out. And then custom timber flooring, they're going to be installing New York loft timber engineered floors in. And I think that's going to look absolutely sensational. It'll set the tone for the entire house. So you can see, if I keep going through this way to the entrance, there's a big new, so it's got a small door with a window. There's a really big new front door being installed. I think it's like a Next 40 or something like that, where it's just concrete outside. We're putting a timber landing out the front, and then obviously all the front of the house, you can see how it's quite old and dated and peach color. That's all going to be painted and monument and white, and then the beautiful big front door. And then as we go through, it'll just be all gorgeous timber. And then obviously new lighting. There's going to be LEDs inside the niches here, and then see how when you come through here, see how this actually doesn't open up as wide as it should. Sorry, I just need to shut this door. So you can see here, this door doesn't open that wide. We're actually going to put a wider door that's a sliding cavity door, so that actually opens it up where you're going through from this rumpus room, which is really dark, isn't it? It's quite dark. So there's all new blinds, everything's been painted. In this room here, this will all be timber floors, and then low-lying cupboard all through there, all custom made as well. And it's all like, you know, all the Laminex sort of scallop style stuff with, you know, VJ boards and vertical slats and stuff like that. So it's going to look so cool. Again, really dark little bedroom. So all new carpet in here, new blinds, and the robes are getting done as well. So all bedrooms are going to have custom robes. So again, it's done the test of time, but it's really old and dated. So if we go out the back, through to the laundry. So again, just the good old days sort of laundry. I mean, it's in pretty good nick. It's just dirty because I've just moved out. But what we're doing is washer and dryer will go underneath the bench here. Stone top benches all the way across with a drop-in sink. In the laundry, I think it's a black sink, black tapware. In the kitchen, it's gold taps, gold sinks. And then overhead cupboards and shelves. On this side, we're pulling out, there's a full length cupboard here. They've got dogs here, so we're actually putting like an open section in the bottom of the linen cupboard there, so that the dogs can have some beds in underneath the cupboards, which will be pretty cool. We're going to put what's currently on the front door, we're going to put that here on the back laundry door, just to make it look a bit nicer, paint it all. We're painting 4 of the aluminium windows in this house as well. So the laundry is going to look really cool, like really cool tiles and everything like that. Again, an old bedroom. Look, they've done the test of time. It's done well, but yeah, it's time for an update. And we see this all the time. So excited for them. So this is the son's room. As you can see, he's got his little basketball ring there. Beautiful family. Actually, this is actually a referral from a client that I did a couple of years ago. This is the family's son. So, you know, it's pretty heartfelt when you actually get referred from previous clients to do families' houses, and it happens quite a lot. So I'm excited for this family. So the throne, obviously the toilet, again, very plain, just from that time, that era. So again, we're going to pull that back wall off, move the water points up, put a back to wall toilet in. I think that whole back wall gets tiled, and then, yeah, the feature will be that back wall in there. The bathrooms are probably where the most amount of change is happening. Obviously the kitchen too, but this is just your standard old shower base with your really old taps and shower outlet. Not really anything special at all, I must say. So you've got your bath, and then obviously your old banjo style of vanity. So in this one, we're actually going to cut the slab up, and we're going to put a strip grate all the way across here. So you're going to have a freestanding bath in that corner, the Isabella from Fienza, and then a screen will go here, and that will create what we call a wet area. So then obviously shower heads and stuff there, bath will be over there, and then in this section here you have your vanity with your overhead inbuilt shaving cabinet. So yeah, I can't wait to show you this one. It's going to look pretty cool. Obviously all the electrical gets changed and updated, a lot of the plumbing gets updated, and then one of the biggest changes is obviously this is the back where that you can see where that kicks back that way. In the just so it makes sort of sense to you, I'll show you in this area that's where the hallway kicks back in, right? So you can see there, it sort of kicks back. This wall will just go straight through, and then we'll move this, what is this bedroom door here, we'll move that bedroom door back to around here somewhere. So the door will just open that way, and then you'll go in, and then there's going to be a huge robe. So at the moment, you've just got that tiny little robe in this bedroom. It's not good. This is actually their daughter's room. So it's going to be twice the length. It'll go from there, like it'll end up back here. So it'll be really, really big. Again, you know, all of the really old ducting, you know, heating and all that sort of stuff, all those ducts, vents and stuff, they all get updated. Everything's being painted. The skirting boards are all being upsized. Skirting goes to 98 mil. The architraves are going to 67 mil. So that alone is going to make a huge difference, and that's throughout the entire house. And then obviously all of these old style of lights, they all go down lights everywhere. We think about dimmers in the right spot. Even all of these really old little lights are all being removed. They're all being put in the right place. And I don't know if you can see there, that's actually a crack that goes right across the room. So, you know, quite standard in an old house to see things like that over time. So one of the largest changes is the kitchen. I can't wait to show you. The design is amazing. And then all timber through here, as I said, and then probably the other major change is this is the main. So firstly, I'll show you, it's quite dark, and it's a really big room, and it's obviously very comfortable. That's your ensuite in there, and then you've got a tiny walk-in robe, which is not very big for this size of house. It'd have to be at least a quarter-acre block, this house. The house is really big, and then, you know, you've got this massive bedroom and a tiny robe for 2 people. It just doesn't make sense. So if I stand back here, so it's, as you can see, it's a really big bedroom. So we're actually, let me go back to the corner. That wall there, that's going to go straight. And then in through there, you're going to have a robe, and then this will be wall, and then you'll have a sliding door that goes into the ensuite there. And then on this side, where this kicks out, we're actually going to put another robe. So as you come through the door, this door, you'll have a his and hers robe, left and right. And there's still a massive bedroom left. So I'll go back to the door here so you can sort of see. So you can see there, it's really, really big. And then in the bathroom, let's have a look. I mean, that's such a big area that's taken up by the current bath. And they said they just never used it. Like maybe a couple of times when they first went into it, and we see it all the time. It's a really, really big spa. It's quite huge, and they just don't use it. So, and then it has this tiny little 900ml vanity in a massive room. The room's huge. If I come back here, so you've got, this is inside the ensuite, you've got your toilet, really old little toilet. And again, just a little 800 by 800 shower, which again, done the test of time. But yeah, it's tiny shower, tiny little vanity, and then an absolutely ginormous bath. So it's obviously maybe it was chosen by the clients who wanted it in the beginning, but proved to be never used. So what we're doing here is we're actually going to put a freestanding bath here with taps off the wall here. You'll come in here, there'll be a really big 1800ml dual bowl vanity with cabinets in the wall. And then when you look back this way, if I can just get up here, like this. So that wall there, that's going to go straight through. And where the toilet currently is, we're gonna have a screen here and a screen there, and you're gonna walk in and it'll be dual shower heads both sides. So a really big shower at that end of the room. It's gonna look so cool. It is going to look really, really good. So we're starting work tomorrow. Today is Sunday. The clients have moved out. That's a big job in itself. Look at the old yellow walking robe. We see this stuff time and time again. Again, in this room, we're painting the aluminium window, so that's all going to be dark. You can paint aluminium. It costs a little bit of money. It's a time-consuming process, but you can do it. And then, look, you can see in here how they've moved a lot of their stuff into the garage. They've wrapped it all up, which is a really good idea. It gets really dusty. And again, you can probably see in the plaster ceiling, you see these lines that go across. In garages, they tend to screw the plaster straight up to the trusses. They don't have ceiling joists, and a lot of the time the ceilings can actually drop and fall. So we're going to look at fixing that up. Again, we're going to put downlights in here. The owner, our clients love playing table tennis and things like that. So it's sort of an area that they use a lot. So yeah, excited for the family. As I said, awesome family, really nice people. And yeah, if you're watching this video and you're going to watch the journey of this one, I think you're going to enjoy it because there's a lot of changes. It'll be an 8 to 9 week build, this one, renovation. So the clients have moved out. We still have endured a little bit of stoppages due to COVID. So it really does help if you do move out. But yeah, if you're watching this one, I think you're going to be amazed at how good it's going to look in the end. I can't wait to get into it. So thanks for watching, and it's Action Jackson tomorrow. Cheers.